Our official sponsor, Greenwood Stock Trading. If you want to learn how to make some passive income, some extra money, so you can invest in your future, your kids' future, give them a call for a free 10-minute consultation, 281-760-3170. Go get to the bag. All right, man, we in the building, we in the building, we in the building, we in the building, we in the building. So you got to bear with me today, possibly. Minnie started her period Saturday, so I ain't never had a female dog before, so I'm bear with me, bear with me. So I want to stop and go. You keep trying to take the damn diaper off. Then I got the two boys, so you got to keep them separated. So, but yeah, we're gonna talk about AB real quick tonight. We're gonna talk about Floyd, flippity flap, flapping like it's hot, flapping like it's hot, flapping like it's hot. TMT, make it flapping like it's hot. We're gonna talk about Espinoza, what he said about Spencer Crawford. Um, um, we're gonna talk about that. And Jake Paul and Tommy Fury. I speak on that real quick as well too. I'll start off with that. So I'm sure I can fix my camera real quick. Time for a new one is coming. Just gotta find the time. But well, yeah, don't forget you can listen to this episode on the podcast. Come tomorrow morning, about 10, 11 everywhere. 6 a.m. on Anchor, 7 a.m. like on Spotify, everywhere else, Amazon Music, Google Podcast, Stitcher, Google, Amazon Music, Radio Public, maybe a couple other places. About 10 or 11 Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget, rate the podcast. Appreciate that. They go a long way. Appreciate if y'all get a podcast or rating and review wherever you listen to it at. That goes a long way. A lot of shit I be asking for donation is just hitting the thumbs up button, subscribing to the channel, share it with somebody, rate the podcast. I don't be asking for much. That's all, It's all you be asking people to do, and people act like it's like they just can't do something that's simple, bro. And that's why, man, the way boxing going, dude, I ain't gonna keep speaking this shit and wasting my time at all. Ain't no point. I could do greater things in the content creator universe. That's how I feel. But yeah, Jake Paul, Tommy Fury, I got a chance to watch it yesterday. Tommy Fury should never got dropped with that power jab at all. You see Deontay Wilder hating on the Furies and shit, man. And he ain't keep that same energy with Tyson Fury, but I understand why. Excuse me. But I understand why and shit, because you don't want nothing to go off of Saudi Arabia. America not bailing Deontay Wilder ass out. Ain't nobody coming to get Wilder. Something happened between him and Fury. And you seen what happened to that British dude that had the CBD oil over there in the Middle East. What they give him like 10 or 20 years, and the British government couldn't do nothing for him, and he was white. So, yeah, so you don't want to be acting a fool over there, bro, at all. That's the wrong place to go over there acting a fool. So he really tried to walk by Tyson Fury, but nonetheless, he keeps saying he cheated, bro, but I ain't seen no proof. I ain't never seen a motherfucker who's so anxious to get in the ring to fight a cheater. Come on. Floyd Mayweather did everything he could to avoid fighting Manny Pacquiao because he thought Manny Pacquiao was a cheater. But nonetheless, I thought Tommy Fury won running away, bro. Tommy Fury landing the more consistent punches, the more accurate punches. To me, it really wasn't close. Jake Paul, he was looking for the one in the overhand right. You know what I'm saying? And Tommy Fury, he should have slid away from that overhand right all night. He should have been sliding to his left and then feinting like he gonna come back, kind of like acting like he's gonna come back right. He should have knocked Jake Paul out, bro. He gonna watch that film and just be mad as hell. You got a lot of people like Clarissa Shields and Gervonta getting some backlash for what they're saying. I mean, you can't really blame Clarissa Shields. She doing her part as a female, fighting the best and uniting her sisterhood. They all pretty much get along. In women's boxing because they got no choice. The sorority is small, and they got to get along. But you can't say that she ain't been trying to fight the best at all. You can't make that claim. She has been. Now Tank, you know what I'm saying? He ain't trying to fight the best, and everybody know it. Y'all can fake like he trying to fight the best or and all that type of shit. He ain't. He know exactly what he doing. And I mean, that's him. I mean, at the end of the day, dude, sometimes you just got to wash your hands with the situation. But people like the majority of the PBC roster, people like Tank Davis who ain't fighting, doing what they supposed to do, and fighting Ryan Garcia. I don't consider that doing what you supposed to do as a fighter. I don't consider that handling your business. Had these dudes been fighting the guys they supposed to been fighting, taking the big fights, you know what I'm saying? Had they been handling their business that way, it wouldn't be no room for Jake Paul to get in where he fit in at. Tell me I'm wrong. It wouldn't be no room for Jake Paul to get in, to fit in. So they allowed this to happen. They allowed Jake Paul to get in here and make a living. They allowed it by not fighting the best, and they got every excuse in the world. Then they talk about fighting somebody and critique somebody, talking about how they ain't no good, how they a bum, how they a vagabond, and all this type of stuff. But you won't get in the room. You won't get in the ring with them. You won't get in the ring with them. So I just never understood that. Then they said, well, I'll fight them. Yeah, after I take a tune up or after I take this, that, and the third. Y'all niggas in boxing the reason it is the way it is. Y'all the reason why. The reasons that we here. Y'all the reasons why, not I. Y'all the reasons why. Y'all the reasons why. That that Jake Paul can come in here and make millions of dollars. He wouldn't have been able to integrate MMA so quickly. I'm telling you, he wouldn't have dared. Even though MMA, they had their ups and their downs and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But they always bounce back and deliver. It ain't they fault Francis Ngannou didn't want to get in the ring or didn't want to continue there. I mean, they made the right decision financially. He made the right decision financially to Dana White started doing right by them dudes. But Jake Paul gonna lose. He's still gonna come back and make some money. Sean, salute. Ricky E, salute. Why I say will BLK Prime continue, or do they done? They gotta start. They just got started. They probably done. Unless they're gonna form a partnership with Richard Schaefer or Al Heyman, they pretty much done. But I'm gonna get there. Shout out to my boy Wyatt. I'm gonna get there. I think man, ain't no point. They better off just doing street fights, to be honest. He said, facts, Ryan is a money, but Ryan is the weakest link. We all know it, bruh. We all know it, dude. Chris Colbert just did an interview, which, I'm going to say this because I'm going to do a video on Colbert tomorrow. He did an interview with Brian Custer, right? And I was just listening to it. Now, you can tell me if I'm wrong. I didn't watch it. I was at work just listening to it. It sounded like they edited a lot of that video. Because every time he would get to like a question about Frank Martin, they cut it. One of the questions was about Frank Martin, they cut it. And there was another question before that, I think, and it sounded like they edited the audio. Now, and I'm the only one. Am I the only one that thought that? Now, I didn't watch it. Now, when you could watch it, you could clearly tell if they edited. But a lot of stuff that he was saying, well, a few things they was saying, they was editing that interview, bro. Make sure she didn't take off her diaper. They was editing that video. So that's the crazy thing about it, because he was talking about what happened with Frank Martin. They cut it. It was something else he was talking about, and they cut it too. But nonetheless, with Jake Paul, they talking about he made $30 million. I can tell you this. Somebody told me that they be lying about them purses over there in Saudi Arabia, especially Anthony Joshua. I don't think he made no $30 million. I don't think he made no $30 million. I just say that, bro. I got a video coming tomorrow talking about, what was reported, commission based. I don't think he made no $30 million. This little girl trying to break through the. You gotta keep them when they in heat. You gotta keep them boys separated. The boys know better. Let me be quiet before I get in trouble. They know better. But yeah, I mean, like I said before, I thought Fury won. Fury should have knocked his ass out though. Fury should have knocked him out. He should be ashamed to get dropped by a jab too. They should have disowned him. Then they praising Jake how good Jake we could do it again. Somebody wonder. I think Boston 24/7 News said it was boring. I didn't think it was boring. I thought it was a good fight. Honestly, I thought it was actually really good fight, bro. I thought Tommy Fury was moving, making Jake Paul pick up his legs and stuff. So I thought it was a good fight. To be honest, dude. I was pretty much impressed. Kind of the last time I seen Fury on Showtime, he looked like dog shit. He talking about he been doing this since 6 years old. I'm like, bruh, you need to start taking it serious, for real. You need to start taking it serious. But that is what it is. But talk about Adrien Broner now. Like why I said it's BLK Prime done. We all know Al. Well, allegedly, I gotta say Al Heyman was not gonna let BLK Prime play. Do nothing with Adrien Broner. Adrien Broner come out and say he's a free agent and all this type of stuff. He ain't free. He ain't free at all. And at the end of the day, it's hard to break in through boxing without Bob Arum, without Eddie Hearn in the zone, and without Al Heyman. Where you see Richard Schaefer having a hard time getting into the sport, getting on TV. What was he? What was Richard Schaefer? A Swiss banker? And maybe De La Hoya putting it to him. I know Mayweather offered him a job. To come back to Mayweather Promotions once his suspension period was up after, I guess him and De La Hoya and the Golden Boy broke up or whatever. But Richard Schaefer ain't got no TV deal neither. Yeah, he had the Carlos Barderas, boy, I think it was brothers on PBC for a minute, but Al Heyman ain't got enough TV time to share with nobody. He ain't got enough TV time to share with nobody. So, if Richard Schaefer can't, get guys on TV like Regis Prograis, and I ain't seen the Balderas boy since the one that lost on Fox. If he can't get them on TV, I mean, how BLK Prime gonna break in? Let's be real. How BLK Prime gonna break through and all this with with nobody? I mean, Terence Crawford. I mean, it is what it is. He still need opponents. Him and Adrien Broner basically is using the same opponent pool. And Al Heyman got everything, at 47, and he got a lot at 40 pool. He got 2 belts at 40, Sabril Matias, and he got Alberto Puello. And if he wanted to, he could have retained Regis Prograis. So he got half the 440-pound division, and he got the whole 47-pound division not named Terence Crawford, which if he really wanted to, he can get Terence Crawford if he came correct. So with Adrien Broner, bro, I've heard that Al Heyman wasn't gonna let him fight. Now I heard also that Al Heyman fixed his tax problem, and that for the most part, allegedly, he owed Al Heyman money from that, and that's why Al won't let him go free. Now you hear I'm talking about Andy Ruiz in the morning. Andy Ruiz, his father came out and said he terminated his contract with PBC. Now Andy Ruiz going Instagram doubling back saying that he just left TGB Promotions. He's still with Al Heyman. Dog, he got these dudes in a slave situation. If anybody should be able to break free with the amount of money they made, Andy Ruiz should be able to break free to do his own thing. Deontay Wilder said he made a lot of money. He invested his money. He don't have to fight. But that's my favorite line by people. I don't really need the money. Like, if you don't need the money, what you still out here, looking to make Ngannou for, looking to get killed by fucking Tyson Fury, going to the Middle East? Them motherfuckers kill each other over there if they ain't got the proper medical facilities over there and medical team on hand. And the commission to protect themselves from over there. That's a recipe for somebody to get killed in the motherfucking ring, to be honest. But back to Adrien Broner, it's just to the point where, it probably ain't no man. Al Heyman doing shit on the humbug. He doing shit like remember on Barbershop when he sold the shop to the loan shark and shit. They doing shit off hand agreement, and they think because it ain't no paperwork when Al probably lending them that money or whatever the agreement, they could just walk away. Al like hell no. He like hell no. You ain't gonna run off and make some money over here. And my thing is, Al Heyman could just broker. My thing is this: Al could just broker the deal. He could say, "Well, I'm still your advisor. I'm gonna hash the deal out. They gonna give you $12 million. I'm gonna need, this is what I'm gonna need out your deal to make it right with me. and go ahead and go fight over there. You know, we gonna make it right. But this dude ain't about the money, bro. He about the power, bro. He want to have power over these niggas, bro. To allegedly put in a contract where I gotta thank Al Heyman after the fight. You know what I'm saying? You know, you my advisor. You got intellect. You got control of my intellectual property. You know, all that shit Floyd Schofield daddy was saying. And then some niggas get interviewing on YouTube get mad at him. Excuse me. They get mad at the Pops for saying that shit. I don't understand the allegiance to some of these dudes to Al Heyman. Like, what is he doing? Is the nigga laying the pipe down on y'all, bruh? Because he ain't giving no money out. He ain't giving no money out. What is he doing? I don't understand that for these dudes to have this allegiance to him and he ain't did shit. He ain't gave back shit back to the community. Shit, he ain't giving shit back to his fighters. He hustling them niggas, wooed them in with a bunch of money. A lot of them niggas ain't get signing bonuses neither. Overpaid them for 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 rounders versus bums. The money dried up. Then he wasn't even paying them niggas at the wall. They was getting paid. They was getting paid in increments. Adrien Broner talking about, well, Al was giving me money when I asked for it and then it ran out. Like, dude, you wasn't like, you didn't have a checkbook, nigga? Like, you like when he said I made 10 mil, I had 10 left. You wasn't on a checkbook with your money? That's the crazy shit about it. He said, well, I guess it's all gone. I gotta believe him. The man holding your anytime that's why people don't believe in putting their money in the banks. People don't put their money in the banks because all the banks do. That's how you learn where to invest your money at when you trading and you trading this shit. You follow the banks. Wherever the banks is putting their money at, that's the best bet that you're gonna be able to make some more money on your money, bruh. That's what the banks do with your money. They invest your money. That's why it's only insured for $100,000. So if you got $1 million, like Kanye has $70 million in a Chase bank account, why would you do that? If they lose your money or something happened, they're only responsible to pay you most banks $100K. That's all they insure. So a lot of these dudes ain't as smart as they make it seem. You know? So if he holding your money, it got to be some level of interest on there. And what you think he doing with their money? He reinvesting their money. He making the interest and paying it out straight. It really ain't paying it out straight because a lot of them niggas in the hole, he getting them the same people that was laughing about Manny Pacquiao getting advances from Bob and Bob taxing the advances on Manny Pacquiao. Al doing the same thing. He taxing them. He really making out like a fat rat. Not only is he holding your money allegedly, he making interest off the money he holding you. And then when you need an advance for your next check, he giving you an advance and high interest. He killing it.
He killing you. He beating you over the head.
Yes, he killing it. Anytime somebody hold money, you be like, well, I'll give you 20. They supposed to be off the strength, give you 25 back. You know, the banks got these shitty ass interest rates now. Even high yield interest accounts and shit, it's not as strong as they used to. Ain't really nothing really interest wise in your best interest right now. If that kind of makes sense. Really nothing. That's what they tell you. Don't go. Yeah, don't go buy a car. Don't go buy a house. Interest rates high as hell.
And that's why I've been hesitant.
And they low when they holding your money. Only place your money should really be at right now. It's tied up in real estate, tied up in the
property.
Stock market, you know, all that shit.
Safe stocks, not even like nothing too high risk.
Yeah.
But the AB situation, it's crazy because he you didn't see how he contradicted himself like years ago. I had thought about it. I should have wrote it down in my notes, but he contradicted himself. And I remember he was talking about money in particular. Specifically, and I was listening to the when he had retracted his statement, like saying what you just spoke about, like how he was like, well, Al said that he paid me.
They all do that. Regis did it.
So Pete, So peep this, CJ. So if he said he ain't get paid his 6 fights, right? And then he also said he ain't get paid his Pacquiao check. So remember, we were just assuming that Al was protecting him from his own self from
That's what
spending.
Lion Killer was saying. I ain't believe it.
But look, if you think about it, he was paying him and he wasn't protecting him. If you get 10 racks a day, that's gonna total up to what you getting.
Man, imagine if you gave your average people you work with their money every day, what they gonna do?
Let me tell you something. Like, let's say, all right, for example, like you said, like if somebody give me what the average American, probably, I'm being generous, let's say the average American make 50 grand a year, right? Imagine you paying somebody 50 racks in a day. They not gonna be able to get to work the next week.
Man, I used to get paid. I used to work at the plant, bro, and we used to bring home like $3,000 a week sometime, bro. And niggas used to be broke on Monday, bro. And we work Saturday. And we work Saturday.
CJ, I know somebody who was making, but at my standards at the time, I was 20. I know somebody that was making $900 a week. They was a cook in a union shop where I was working in a nursing home. That boy came to us one day. I think he got paid. We used to get paid every Wednesday. He came to us on Sunday afternoon asking for $20. You can't, like you said, if you don't know about budgeting, anything like that, or even being down or having to really earn some money, you really not gonna value dollar. And that just showed that he don't respect the type of money that he getting because he don't really have a passion for the sport that he doing. Lion Killer said earlier, on his live stream today, he was like, listen, Adrien Broner is basically like he's a shell of a fighter right now trying to revive a career that ain't gonna be revived. It's not gonna be revived. Like, and because I don't know if you got that soft spot, but because he a brother, you want to see him do well because you know
I already knew it was over, bro. That ain't something that ain't nothing that you could just like. This shit ain't something that you could just like a bike. It don't run like that.
He talking about, like, you heard what he said yesterday. Like, oh yeah, I gave up all my vices and all that. It's called a vice for a reason. A vice got a hold on you. No matter how hard you try to kick it, it's gonna have a hold on you.
It's hard to kickstart that body. It's hard to kick. It ain't even about the vices. Because some of our greatest fighters been crackheads and drunks.
We know exactly, and they show up when the lights is on. But these is dudes that was fighting on the regular. This man ain't fought in 2 years.
Took the passion. Al Heyman took the passion from him. Then you got to remember too, he didn't do the Figueroa fight.
Yeah,
so that pissed him off too. And I ain't black. He's like, the money ain't right. The money, and that's something that he told. I talk to Al every day. Al just a kind man, bro.
Listen,
he just be talking them niggas
some words. CJ, I heard some shit about Al Heyman today, and I understand why he is the way he is, and why nobody can do nothing to him. That's all I'm gonna say.
Man, like I said before, man, it's a nigga crazy enough. Mark my words.
Yeah, okay.
It's a nigga crazy enough. I might care about that shit, dude. Griselda Blanca got out, somebody blew her head off.
You right, you right. Ain't nobody.
He gonna run into the right one. Mark my words, bro. All that shit don't matter, especially when you black. All that shit don't matter. Somebody go ahead and blow your head right off.
That don't give a shit. You absolutely right. There's always one person.
These Jay Prince had a lot of these same niggas scared. And in the grand scheme of things, there's bigger fish to fry than James Prince out there in these streets, bro. Way bigger fish to fry.
Way bigger.
No offense to him, but like Charleston White say, he said, "That nigga ain't the mob."
He said, where was mob ties?
He ain't. That nigga be saying a lot of truth, bro. A lot of times people get caught up in how he say it, but you just gotta listen to it. What's going on, J Cash? He said, "Do you believe that Broner, my boy Y said, BLK price good turn, or they let him go because difficult match?" Man, they get him go. They didn't have a talent. They didn't have a talent pool.
CJ, let me ask you a question real quick. And I brought this up earlier. And I spoke to somebody who was close to the situation. A lot of people don't know that there's a lot of people that's involved with BLK Prime that you would be surprised by. As far as
Zab Judah.
Well, no, before I'm not even talking about boxers. I'm talking about people with channels. And I'm not talking about blue balls. But who I want to bring up. I just want to know. And I'm not knocking. Me and you got regular jobs. I don't knock nobody that I got friends on in all spectrums of life, like, outside of drug users. What in the fuck does a man who works a regular 9 to 5, right? How can you put him in a position to be responsible for anything related to men who are making hundreds and thousands of dollars and used to making millions of dollars? Why do you have a man who's 9 to 5 who has no business experience involved in a company like this? That is one part of the problem. The other part is what you said. What do these people got to do with that?
That ain't no problem, bro. The problem is Al Heyman not letting that nigga fight.
That too.
That's the problem. It didn't matter. That's the main problem. If he wasn't if he wasn't in the way, I do would have been fought Red Cash, bro. It don't even matter what everybody else involved with it. That fight they would have fought, bro. That's as simple as that. That man in the way, bro.
So, dude who Red Cash said he was promoted by.
Man, come on now, man, motherfucker.
He just scapegoat?
He got a check. Allegedly, he got a check. How about
that? Who got checked?
His promoter.
Oh, okay.
They said, man, the boy daddy said they called and offered him half the purse not to go through with it. Come on, man. Who else would it be? Who else would it be? Who else would it be, bro? They ain't got nothing to do with nobody else, bro. Andy Ruiz about to, I'm free. Okay. Daddy said you're free. Andy came back and I'm still with Al.
I'm still with Al.
Deontay Wilder in the interview. I'm an open agent. Then come back a couple minutes later. I'm still cool with Al.
5 seconds later. Yeah, Al's still cool.
Fuck out of here. They can't fool me. Al, people talking about, well, Al's just going to sell the contract. Man, Al want power over money.
Yeah, guess what?
Because he got money. He took a bunch of the money off top, bro. Allegedly, he took a whole half mil off top. Allegedly, that's a rumor.
Off interest.
Exactly, bro. He running. I ain't, man. Like I said before,
I think me and you.
And then he's not forcing people to fight though. Like he's giving them the option. Like David Benavidez, who you want to fight? Huh? Like what? If Benavidez didn't want to fight Plant, then he could have fought Joe. Like, bro, that's what I don't care about his money. I don't care about none of that other stuff, bro. Like, why you ain't making the biggest and the best fights though? That's the one thing can't nobody can understand.
More than half, and he literally has more than half of the stable to do it.
And he didn't want to make this Ryan Garcia fight neither.
He had to be forced into it. Now, bro. The last time somebody forced, hopefully, what me and you feel, because if that don't happen, I'm gonna be very pissed. I probably not.
Bro. I'm looking forward to Taylor and Teofimo Lopez.
Negro, why?
Why not? Because they actually gonna fucking fight.
Negro, why? Tio just lost his last fight.
Yeah.
Well, you could argue Taylor lost his last fight.
Hell yeah. At least they want to fight each other. At least they gonna get in the ring, more than likely.
Right.
Why wouldn't you be looking forward to? Why'd I look forward to Jake Paul and Tank Davis for what?
Jake Paul.
Yeah, well, not whatever that boy name. Same person.
They both same person, smaller frame.
So Minnie and Heat and Mason like he about to jump off my couch over the fence to get to her, and I want him to do it. I want to throw his ass right in the cage. I should get this shit on camera if the game went in the background. They gonna flag the shit out of my ass.
They definitely gonna flag you.
And Pistons getting blew out by the Hornets. Keep getting blew out, baby. All cap, Jake Paul would never seen that type of money fighting Tommy Fury. I told you. I am AU. Say shout out to CJ from the craft. Word is Bud and Rocha is the Mando. They have night. Yeah, all right. They already got a deal in play for that. He already got a deal. Broner can promote a fight. He's risky investment. AB gonna get a rowdy. Shit, he already got one, bro. And BLK Prime, man, they probably like, man, you can't get into boxing, bro, without aligning yourself with
X 50 Cent.
Yup.
X 50 Cent.
He had to go take Gamboa back to Bob, didn't he?
Yep.
Basically,
he was working through Top Rank.
And they ain't gonna, man, they will work together to box a nigga out like Bud out, to box 50 Cent out, to box Richard Schaefer out before they work together. Like, it's just
a dirty game.
Man, they just gonna have to die, honestly, bro. I just be Heyman, Frank Lucas of boxing. Bro, Heyman is a power-driven, money-hungry.
He's the Hitler of boxing. Yes,
man, that's pretty much what he is.
And everybody, and
that's why they ran him out the music industry.
And the crazy thing is like, what is disappointing is it basically what you just said. Like, remember when PBC first started, we thinking that one, it's about to go back to free TV where you're gonna get fighters fighting more frequently on an open basis, and then you're like, oh, you know, people who this is totally outside the sport. Well, it's a brother running it, so you know it's gonna be for the betterment of the. But guess what? Like you say all the time,
we do stuff for the ladies. We got something for the fellas.
We got something for the fellas.
We said we got the back cut out so you get to your strap quicker.
Oh no! He said, listen. He said no. He said like this. He said it like this. He said sometimes you will just be in that split instance, what you just really need to in that split second to be able to reach for your piece, and this gives you that granted access that can save your life.
Oh man!
Yo, he said, do you know who my favorite rapper was when I was a little kid?
There's a guy that make family movies.
He said Ice Cube. He said he said he was so gangster. He said that nigga used to rap about some things. He make me think that he was gonna kill my whole family.
He said we rented it.
He said we rented it. He said nigga they trying to kill me.
He said I thought you only fear God and the nigga that shot me.
And the nigga that shot me. Nigga said, I got shot. I got shot.
Oh, man. He should shout to Al Hammond for protecting the fighters. He took less off the top, paid more. No, he got his.
He didn't. No, he didn't.
He got his, nigga. Like
no, Nate. No, he didn't, Nate.
Mine.
You got to get yours.
Getting paid in Showtime stock. But that's some stock, though. Them niggas getting paid in PBC
that's Paramount. They get that's some stuff. Actually, Viacom, right, CJ? Yeah, that's Viacom.
Yeah, that's good stock. Easy, yeah, they have to fight, otherwise they won't be fighting 99% of the time. Kobe almost got $100 million in body armor. No, he got like $250,000 in that shit. It was like $250,000 he got.
It was some shit like that. His estate got damn near 100. Him at
overall it was like $250,000, wasn't it?
No,
it was some shit like that. It was. I mean, $250 million. My bad.
Yeah, $250 million.
Like
yeah,
it was some shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah, that's after he left. That's after he left vitamin water. Kobe
he died.
Vitamin water.
Yeah, he died.
And then he started
that body armor. They sold the stake. I think it was like something like $250.
Yeah, he got $250 million. His estate got $250 million. And he gambled. He was signing athletes while he was playing.
Al Haymon was trying to say boxing key fighters for man, bro. Inactivity is not great in boxing. I keep telling y'all that,
especially not in this day and age. Like it. Listen,
period. How did Sugar Ray Leonard have 134 fights, whatever it was?
Sugar Ray Robinson.
Excuse me. Yeah, 100 and something.
Fighting twice a month.
Dog, you got to understand. Fighting once a year, that's detrimental, bro. You can't do that.
And if you think about it, Sugar Ray Robinson was fighting in way worse conditions with the gear the gear wasn't as high tech, and this man fought into what CJ his mid-40s and was still fighting hard fights in his mid-40s. If you think about that, and then you compare it to like a Floyd who fought a pedestrian and hit him and said, "I broke my hand," like. That just tell you all you need to know. And this is a Floyd who don't drink, don't smoke. Sugar Ray Robinson, for all we know, was probably drinking and smoking. I seen pictures of Sugar Ray Robinson smoking cigarettes.
I mean, it's just to the point where when you look at it, bro, people just think because he protecting, he keeping the fighter's mind fresh. You got to think about it. A year is a year, bro.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, and listen, it doesn't matter if it's a year or 2. These men they getting punched in the face for a living.
And they got to spar to stay sharp, bro. That's never. I mean, more injuries occur.
Adrenaline that you use in the ring when it comes to the lights, the crowd, your opponent, all of that stuff. That shit is gonna help you fight off injury more than being in the gym because you don't know. You don't know what the other guy coming in. Hear about all these sparring stories that go on where a dude trying to make his name off of somebody and then he sparks somebody and that could cause an injury. Ribs get broken, jaw get broken. Off of somebody who just trying to work on something versus somebody who trying to make a name off of beating your ass.
Yeah,
when you could have just had a fight.
The inactivity theory, y'all just don't get it, bro.
No, they don't get it. Like it's
only if you like the Charlos, that shit work.
And that is genetics.
That's an anomaly, bro.
That's genetics.
Yeah, that's an anomaly, bro. Trading in that Houston Heat, that shit don't work. Fight once a year, bro. You can't stay sharp. How do you get better, bro? Like, I'm not gonna keep explaining.
Unless you fight in top opposition or opposition, period.
Even if you fight top opposition once a year, twice a year, that's just not enough fighting.
Floyd was at a point in his career where
his hands was broken down. Yeah, that's the difference.
Everybody's basing it off of Floyd. Like Floyd's the standard. Like, no, that's an older man that's trying to preserve.
He fought like 17 times one year. People forget that. I forgot what year it was. Yeah. Jocelyn salute. Budango say Alto and you can leave, but you still have to pay me. That's pretty much what it was. Salute.
Oh yeah, you can leave, but you're gonna have to pay me that fee. And that fee was
you're gonna have to keep giving somebody gonna get him.
You just wishing that nobody gonna get it, bro.
You want to? All right, I put money on that.
What you gonna put?
You playing with niggas. You playing with poor niggas, dog. It ain't like you playing with a bunch of rich niggas that got something to lose. These niggas ain't got nothing to lose, bro. Heyman made sure the best made sure the government wasn't collecting it. Man, bro, they cut 3 of them niggas. This is 3 we know about. AB, Errol, and Floyd, allegedly. They got Floyd twice.
3 times, actually.
Allegedly. Well, whatever it was. Allegedly. And 50 bailed them out one time.
So 3, yeah.
They 1099, all that shit reported, no matter how you look at it, bro.
I mean, let's think about this, CJ. Why was Floyd doing the exhibition?
Man, I'm gonna get there, man. Floyd Heyman give us Benavidez play. I can't complain, man. After after one loss,
this is not for. They both had a belt each. That should have been happened. This is not for a belt. The champion is Canelo. What are you talking about? And this is no disrespect to you, Nate, but bro, this man could have had that fight 4 years ago.
He didn't want to make it this time. He asked Benavidez on Brian Custer. He told him who he wanted to fight.
Come on, bro. Like, these dudes have championships. They could have boxed Canelo out and forced Canelo to fight Boo Boo or Charlo.
He said Shakur fighting the guy. It don't even. He not all right. He can be TL leftovers. Well, why didn't Eastern Cruz step up and fight him? Okay, then William Tepeda didn't fight him. Tank fight Ryan Garcia. Okay, he didn't want to fight him. So I ain't trying to hear none of that. What up, L5 player? He said just got the Matias Pounce. But man, I give a fuck about them niggas fighting, dude. And didn't nobody in the world care. Nobody care about Figueroa Mayock. So hold on. And Tony Harrison and Tim Tszyu, don't nobody give a fuck about that fight in the grand scheme of things.
Besides hardcore boxing fans, I'm sorry.
That's it. Like nobody cares.
Tim Tszyu is outside of Australia.
So yeah, like that's it. No offense. He said the cherry on top of this month is Caleb and Dave. Okay, go suck that dick.
What is it? Go suck
Ryan cherry? I don't get why people come over here to say that. I don't care, bro. I really don't care about them two niggas fighting. When they fighting, they get in the ring. Cool. They get in the ring. But damn, we go over there, get on your hands and knees and service them dudes. Don't come over here with that gay shit. He said, Barbara, salute. And I mean happy when I say gay. How about that? I don't even care no more. Go ahead. Pop me. Shit. I really don't.
Yo, chill. Pause. He said pop. He said pause, man.
Cameron, pause. He said offer half.
Where's Henry when you need him?
Shout out to Harry. We be texting this shit. Shout out to my boy Durek Shorty. So get out of here, man. I'm about to block them. Block them. Why is y'all sitting here, Jalen? What is you doing, man? Don't you got a wrench? Floyd fought in the O2 arena this past weekend in Seaford. They was $5 too, £5.
What?
Boxing so dry, that's ridiculous. Yeah, it was $5. They was £5. I'd rather deal with we had 2019. Heyman should have gave us Plan Benavidez before Canelo. He said, I don't care about this dude. Let me get this dude up. I'm gonna let you stay, but I really want to get you up out of here. Too many inactive fighters in boxing. Jamal hasn't fought in 2 years. Somebody said it was like 600 days. You're a waste of fighters' prime. Jamal prime years are gone. John B. He said you can fight like 5 fridge guys in 1 year. You could. And the other problem they got, they don't want to put them all on the same card because don't nobody want to take a pay reduction.
Pay cut, yeah, they don't want to take a pay cut. Well, when in hindsight, that pay cut, when you add it to what the little million that you guaranteed, you're gonna be making more money in that year anyway.
If Benavidez would have been unified, Canelo would have never been undisputed. Yeah, he wouldn't have fought him. I don't know why. I think he could beat him, but that's just me. They not fighting for nothing, Caleb, and they not fighting for. They fight for the interim. Let's talk about Errol. What else we got to talk about?
We done with
talk
AB.
About Jake, AB,
Floyd.
We can talk about Stephen Espinoza real quick. So,
let's talk about what did Conor McGregor call you? Little weasel, you little rat bastard. You little weasel. Wait. Talk about what he said. He said to Floyd.
Don't nobody even know where that came from.
Nobody knows where that came from. He said, we have a little school bag on for you. Can't even read.
He said, Wilder said for y'all complaining about how much Al gets fired, then when you get in the ring, get punched. So apparently Wilder said something to Sammons, but I don't even care no more, bro.
Oh my God,
I'm done, bro.
What was he trying to debate Wilder on? What's better, peanut butter and jelly or peanut butter and preserves?
Damn. I just be like, bro, I'll be looking like whatever, dude.
One minute
you dissing the nigga, then I just don't be understanding like where.
Well, listen here, CJ. This is what I want to know because we talked about boxing enough. What I want to know is what tastes better, pumpernickel and hot butter, or just regular Texas toast and butter. What would you prefer for breakfast?
Stupid, bro. Oh man,
you like whole wheat bread with your butter in the morning,
bro? Man, y'all hilarious, bro. I'm trying to pull up this tweet, bro. This nigga's hilarious, dog.
See, he was on fucking Sandwich Boy channel. Don't nobody give a shit about that. Nobody knows these niggas, man.
All right, here we go. Hold on. Hilarious, bro. Hold on. Like I'm just looking like, bro. Then he tried to walk past Tyson Fury, like, nah, nigga.
Talking about something, and damn. I'm sorry. I'm not going to disrespect.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Who cares?
You know damn well. We talked about body. I got to be fair. We talked about body language when it comes to Errol and Terence years ago, right? That's 5 years ago, 6 years ago, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Negro, you know damn well when you see somebody who got their ass whipped by somebody, how they gonna act. That man didn't even look him in his eye.
He tried to walk right past him, bro.
He did.
And Tyson Fury like, nah, nigga, you gonna say something.
You gonna acknowledge me.
Acknowledge me. I don't know what I was watching when I was watching that shit. I don't know what I was watching. I was like, this was what wrestling come to? I dipped out when John Cena came in.
I'm not gonna lie. When John Cena started doing the raps, I felt very offended.
He said after Crawford announced in October he was taking the December fight against Adrien, Spence scheduled a fight for early February. Consequently, the soonest Spencer Crawford could realistically happen would be June, and sooner, of course, this fight could still get made.
Oh, God. Nigga, fuck you.
So somebody said something, but then he said, not Photoshop, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this list reflects a pay-per-view date holds. Doesn't mean a fight is made, just means someone reserved those dates at some point in the possibly distant past. So I don't get it, bro. Like November, they never reserved nothing in November, right?
Uh-huh.
They never reserved nothing in February.
Uh-huh.
So they was trying to start this nigga out till June. That's what it sounded like to me.
Well, what I don't get is this.
And they probably didn't want to put Thurman there to protect Errol a little bit longer. So they just put Crawford in there.
You just took it right from him, because how in the hell could you put Bud name there, right? When this guy still got to fight Keith. from what was told to me, that's bullshit.
So yeah, they was just putting they just using Crawford name, bro. Crawford wasting his time talking to them, dude. It's time to move on. It's just time to move on, bro. All they doing, bro, they making money off the man name. And at the end of the day, if Showtime pick up Spence and Thurman, shame on them.
Yeah, shame for wasting anybody time.
Yeah, shame on them. Not saying it's not a good fight, but and they both, trajectory, in my opinion, is pointing down.
Yeah, but if this was a pyramid, they're on the downside of the pyramid, not up trying.
Yeah, they both on the same trajectory. But my thing is this fight could have easily happened years ago.
2017, years ago.
Easily. But Al Heyman wanted to hold on to the fight.
For what?
So, who knows, bro? Who knows? I don't know if he thought they was just going to, be bigger than what they was, whatever.
Or was he hoping that Manny Pacquiao was going to come over sooner?
I don't know. Keith Thurman got whooped on anyway. But yeah, so he let you know somebody reserved a date in the distant past. I ain't wasn't trying to fight that man.
Nobody was trying to fight that man.
That man, realistically, whatever his next goal is, he should try to reach his next goal and just retire, bro. Ain't no point in hanging around.
These these rat bastards, because they just not doing nothing. They're not trying to do nothing. They're not really trying to operate in good faith.
So somebody told me, I'm gonna leave in Rhode say PLK couldn't deliver on their contract. That's what's told to me. AB got released from BLK
I was told that too.
Is free to do business, whatever. So he can do whatever he want to do. So apparently they couldn't make good. I can't talk. Thank you. So so he can do whatever he want to do. So how can I hear your background noise and they won't play none of my shit when I play through my speakers? Ain't that a bitch?
You can hear my background noise?
Yeah, I can hear that shit. It don't matter. I don't care. So they said somebody close Dallas said BLK, Brian. He can do whatever he want to do. So apparently they couldn't make good on the contract.
I heard the same thing too. I heard the contract.
I mean, it's hard. It's hard to do so when you don't have an opponent.
Yeah.
I got in that motherfucker though. What up, AB? I get that motherfucker with you. Shit. We can do the Jake Paul shit.
How much you need? How much you need to get in?
Then give me some 6 figures, man. I go down uppercut, left uppercut. I go right down, just like Jake Paul.
Go down the same way. No, I was about to say you about to go down the same way Alvarez did.
Hell yeah, we up. Shit. However y'all want to make it happen. Shit. Well, I think what the LT say on any given Sunday?
He said, "I got."
Don't drop me. I'm worth. I forgot how much money he said. I'm worth $1 million. But like I said before, man, with Espinoza, like he right. Like I don't know what at this point, dude. I can't call it in boxing no more, bro.
I don't know what it's just too much.
It's not enough fighting going on, bro.
It's not. It's too much rumors.
So in the next fight, you got Benavidez. When the next fight, honestly?
Just overall.
That Matias fight was good. I just ain't had no problem.
It was good. Shakur is the next fight.
You gotta go to that nigga's body. Yeah, the way he need hell yeah, you gotta go to his body. Yeah,
you definitely
see how his face is made of stone.
That boy got them Dominican. He got a Dominican face. If you know what I mean.
That motherfucker had no bruises, no nothing after that fight. No boy was cooking his ass early on too. Yeah, you gotta be able. You gotta go to dog body, bro. Matias, you gotta go to his body, bro. When he let you work offensively, don't headhunt. But that ain't never a good style to have, though, bro. You can't depend on your chin. So, improving the skill set of your fighters, you gotta continue to fight. He said, "Why would anyone watch Jake Paul scripted fight? He lost yesterday." Kobe had the script too. I bet all my life savings on that script too. I mean, my money back, bro.
Not for me. I ain't telling you that, brother. Not for me.
Cases on all you niggas. He said Crawford have a headline in LA yet. That's a good man. I don't know, bro. I think he's too old to be breaking in new markets without. I mean, him and Rocha, I guess. You know.
God damn it, CJ LaMelo Ball got injured, and I had some bread on. He was cooking y'all niggas too.
I up 20. Shit, what the fuck else you need?
No, I had
They up
Bird on
20?
him off. He was supposed to get a triple double.
Yeah, right. Now, even in the blowout, he wasn't getting no triple double.
He definitely was
At
going
this
to get a
point,
triple double. The man
no,
had 12 points
he was
in the
not gonna
first
play in
couple
the fourth.
minutes.
He wasn't about to play the fourth quarter. They up 20,
That I
bro.
mean,
With 18.
let me look at his stat line real quick. I'm sorry
This
for
is just
interrupting the
pathetic,
show.
bro. My nigga's pathetic. My only thing is Crawford and Boots possible. I thought Crawford was ready to fight me, but he ain't fighting no Boots, bro. They ain't gonna put him in there, but with Boots, Boots could have went to
CJ, the
WBO
nigga
right.
played. CJ, the nigga only played 21 minutes and had 18 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. He definitely could have had triple double in a quarter.
Man, bro, in a blowout. Okay.
6 or 9. Come on, bro. He definitely could
bet
have had that triple
all
double.
brothers. They made a motherfucking plastic.
They really is, bro. They fragile as hell.
He said, "Yeah, Bud use how Bud using Spence name. I just want to
How
know
is
that.
Bud using Spence? I haven't even heard him mention Spence's name recently.
With no point to.
Yeah, and guess what? All I hear is them the Errol sexual channels. All they do is talk about Bud. I haven't even heard them talk about Thurman.
Greenwood, he said Boost went the IBF route. I want to say BLK promise, bro. They got some money, but they ain't gonna keep losing money though. That don't make no sense. They ain't gonna keep losing no money. You don't get money by losing money. Well, after a while, everybody lose money.
You got to spend some money to make money.
Johnny said it's March and it's been no real promo for Davis Garcia. He might knock Garcia out at the press conference while you bullshitting. Garcia, he might push Garcia off the stage and Garcia ain't coming. Rolly gonna step in on y'all asses. Big Rolo, as Coach Malachi will call
Big
him.
Rolo.
Puello about to retire him. Want to bet money on that?
Retire who? Big Rolo?
Puello. He about to fight Puello.
Is that official? Oh yeah, for the title, right?
Man,
for the title, right?
That fight been made 20 years ago, bro. Man, period girl getting on my nerves over here. Where your mama at? I had to change. That's the first time I ever changed the diaper, bro.
For a human,
anything, nigga, anything.
Oh, I got you beat by 9 years, brother.
Man, I ain't never changed no. I said if I had a baby, I'm taking a diaper. I'm coming. My mama, you can change that shit. No, niggas laughing and shit. Oh no, I'm not. No. I'm dead.
I'm sorry. I had to do it once, and I was like, damn. Like I never thought I'd do this, but it is what it is.
My friend, he did that shit easy, nigga. I'm like, oh shit. That nigga got like 10 brothers and sisters, though. So I said,
so he had a little practice.
A little.
Yeah, he been prepared.
Nigga like 20 sisters and shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that at all.
Yeah, that ain't
Dogs is easier. I just throw y'all ass outside. Oh, that shit was hard putting that diaper on her ass because she took that bitch off on her cage. I'm not changing shit out in that cage at all. Her tail clipped though, so it's hard to get the tail through that hole. So her tail, they kind of.
If we talk about dogs, I had to change a dog's diaper. That puppy that I was dog sitting for. That nigga,
she was on, bro. No, they should put no diaper on no puppy.
He couldn't, bro. That dog wasn't trained properly, bro. I'm telling you.
That's the problem. Niggas always want. They even do that with kids now. My sister was like, "Well, I just keep the diaper on Tyree because he don't feel like going to the bathroom." What type of parenting is that?
He don't feel like going to the bathroom.
Exactly. My mama like, what type of parenting is that?
I've never heard nothing like that.
It's not hard to housebreaking a dog is the easiest part of training, believe it or not. It's easier to get them to walk on a leash than it is the housebreak. I mean, the housebreaking to walk on a leash. Girls, it was a female owner, ain't it?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Bruh. On the female spectrum of dog owners, before I finish this stream off, you got the extremely tough female owners. You're either going to get the extremely ones that's going to be extremely tough, or you're going to get the females, or you're going to get the ones that ain't do shit. They don't know how to do nothing.
Doing it there, man.
Good. It's no in between. You either gonna get militant, bitch, or you gonna get I don't give a fuck. Let them shit up. It is not hard. Look. It's simple to housebreak a dog. Before I finish this, all you do is this, right? When you get the dog, right, You put the puppy pads by the front door. You don't even got to do all that. Look, when they wake up, you take them to the spot where you want them to use the bathroom at. They don't use it, then you feed them 10 to 15 minutes. You take them back to that spot. When they finally do use it, you give them a treat. All right, they use it in the house. You don't shame them. You pick them up and you take them back to the place where you, no, you don't even do that because that make them not want to use it. You just keep taking them back to the spot until they get it. It's just patience. It's all patience. You just keep taking them back to the spot until they get it. It's easy. It's the easiest shit to do in the world, bro.
I hope the Melon ball come back.
But hold on real quick. So let me make sure. So we didn't talk about Floyd. So apparently Floyd fought in the UK.
Oh, goodness gracious.
And he had £5 tickets the night of the fight. Nobody showed up to fight a reality star.
Let me just do the math real quick.
Nigga sat in the corner like he was cool. Nigga, no, bro.
He broke his hand too.
Huh?
He broke his hand too.
They saying he might have broke his hand too.
So you did all that shit for nobody.
Wait, Chris, my bad. Chris, hold on. £5 in US dollars is $6.03. He had tickets for $6.03 and nobody wanted to see him.
Now he said that the issue was where they announced the fight.
I know what he said, that they promote different and they announced the fight but two ways.
That was his UK debut too.
Yeah, that's his UK debut. You're supposed to be TBE. You're the greatest boxer of your generation. It don't matter if you doing an open workout. There should be tons of people waiting, like you, Michael Jackson, to see you perform. Do anything boxing related.
So let me tell you this. It shows that his popularity is not what it once was, and he needs to hang this shit up.
Nobody cares about Floyd.
I wouldn't per se say that. I just think he need to fight a real opponent.
That too, but nobody. But CJ, my whole point is this: not just that he need to fight a real opponent, but it's not to the point where everybody just cares about seeing him. He has to have a name attached to it, which means nobody cares about what you do. Money Mayweather is over. That era is done. It's not 05, 06 anymore. That's almost damn near 20 years ago.
Yeah, it is.
He got to fight somebody. Everybody needs somebody. That was happening when he was fighting Robert Guerrero. His numbers were slipping before he fought Pacquiao. Showtime made him fight Pacquiao.
Showtime forced that, remember?
Pacquiao numbers were slipping too, but his was too. So
at that point, he needed Pacquiao, but guess what?
He still didn't want to fight him. He wasn't gonna fight him. Everybody talking about Al Heyman just wanted to marinate him. They didn't want to fight him at all.
The only thing that Floyd can do right now, is could have used that Javante and Ryan fight to make a fight between him and God damn it's snowing out here in New York. Yeah, bro.
Fuck. Yo, Kobe, quick caveat before what you were about to say. Yo, you have a kid, bro? Because I be seeing you with that fucking.
No, that's my little niece.
Oh shit! I thought Kobe. I thought Kobe popped out a seed, nigga. Like what?
Nah. They all my cherry.
Back to what you were saying, Kobe.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this whole thing right here, it's just he could have, if he was smart, he would have piggybacked off a Tank and then started another grudge with Oscar, and they could have had a little exhibition. He
didn't want to break bread with Oscar,
but he don't exactly. He didn't want to break no bread with Oscar because why? Because like CJ said, like you said, like everybody who doesn't lick Floyd's ball says, Floyd is an egomaniac, and everything got to be about Floyd on Floyd's time in Floyd's little arena in his head. Everything got to be about Floyd. He's an egocentric.
He still got his check. He probably still got his check. I know them niggas hurting. They lost that money. Like, never again we fight him.
His team probably was going to get paid off of the quote-unquote back-end concessions. How the hell you going to get paid off concessions with chips in there? Probably cost $7. How 15
nobody in UK was like, damn, I ain't got shit to do. Right, let's go see Floyd for $3.
It should be embarrassing. It's like, yo, Floyd, bro, you've done all this. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I think if Floyd to ever lose in the ring, he probably commit suicide. That's how much
the amateurs or pros.
He keep fighting, it's gonna happen.
But my thing is this. Nate Campbell said a story that there was girls downstairs. This is the amateurs. I think this 96. I think mid 96, right? Nate Campbell said, yo, bro, once Floyd lost, the dude started diarrheaing, started vomiting. And yo, we were supposed to fuck with some bitches. And now Floyd had a total mental breakdown. I said, like, yo, you can see it.
You talking about that Olympics?
Yeah.
There was Olympics when he lost in Olympics.
Yeah, you can see.
They stole that. They stole that from his ass, though.
Yes, they did. But
he said that bronze medal still like in his grandma like attic or garage too.
He don't touch that shit.
They don't touch it. They man, I ain't never seen nothing.
I mean, Shakur cried like Shakur cried.
He lost though. He lost.
He lost.
But he lost. But Roy Jones shit was the most atrocious shit I ever seen.
Disgusting, bro. That
was disgusting. Roy Jones shit.
I don't know which was worse. Roy Jones getting robbed or Lennox Lewis versus Evander Holyfield the first time. That was bad.
That shit was terrible.
Roy shit was like, yo, are you dead ass?
Like, bro, even though he said he won, the guy he beat.
That motherfucker wanted to give him his gold medal. So like, yo, nah, they did you on some fire.
How did Zeus Shimon get like 2 gold medals? That's what I'm tripping on. That just let you know everything you need to know about the amateurs, bro.
Yeah, man. And yo, you know what's funny? Everybody talking about, oh, I'm an Olympic gold medalist, yada yada yada. Until you fight a nigga like Terence Crawford and he beats the shit out of you.
Terence Crawford said he always had a pro style though. That was already, and that don't necessarily translate well to the amateurs neither. They really two completely different sports though.
Really, real talk.
You can see why Jerron Ennis is probably a better pro than he was in the amateurs. You can probably see why Gary Anton Russell was better in the amateurs than he might be in the pros. You definitely can kind of see why. It's too, Gary Anton Russell, he ain't completely transitioned to being a pro yet.
He hasn't, and to be honest, and I'm gonna be honest, CJ, you might think that I'm bugging, but at this point as a pro, and I watched these two fight in the Olympics. I watched their Olympic bout when Gary Anton Russell eliminated this dude. Yes, that's how I was about to. Richardson Hitchens would beat him right now.
He got a pro style though.
Yeah, he has a pro style. So
Gary Anton Russell will give Boots problems though.
Because I ain't gonna hold you.
That's how you gotta fight him.
Hard as shit though.
Yeah, but that's how you gotta back Boots up though. He showed that you gotta take his space away, bro.
But homies, saving grace for Antoine. That nigga can punch. Fuck all the silly shit.
He just gotta learn how to. He gotta learn how to pick his shots.
Pick his shots.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. He has to be a lot more patient and
Chris Colbert went in on Gary Russell too. They edited that interview he did with Brian Custer. I think it would have been better than what he said that the nigga wanted. He wanted, he said he wanted, they called the fight for the fight.
Uh-huh.
He said the nigga wanted like big money, like he was like Floyd Mayweather type money. He said he trying to retire, bro. He trying to get one big payday and retire. Yep.
I don't blame him though. Because
how old is Gary Russell? 35, 36?
No, he's somewhere in there. But they said that's why he been pricing it. They said he been pricing himself out since with Leo.
Probably has chronic injuries too, though. You got to keep it a buck, man. That motherfucker really has some terrible injuries. Like you got to remember.
You don't know another motherfucker don't know how to pick his shots neither.
Oh, Gary Russell?
Hell no, he just be throwing combinations, bro. He know how to get the combinations off, but like with Floyd, when Floyd noticed his hands was bad, Floyd made a transition to pop shotting your ass, and he made an adjustment. Gary Russell never made the adjustment for his hands, bro.
Bad hand, but I remember there was one knockout he had. Roberto Castaneda. He touched him to the body, and he came up with that right hook.
Yeah, he know how to set his shit up. He just never transitioned to accommodate his hands, is what I'm saying. Floyd did. Yeah. Floyd was trying gloves and shit, and then he just said, "You know what? I'm gonna just come a 1-2 puncher, bro."
That's a fact. That is a fact. But I tell you this though, when that motherfucker let his hands go full blast, niggas really be getting hurt.
Gary Russell.
Yup.
Sugar Ray Leonard used to pay him the shadow box for people. Yep, he used to pay him the shadow box for crowds and and shit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
he always had great hands.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, when he hit Johnny Gonzalez,
he slept his he had just knocked out Abner Mares. Yeah, he just knocked out him.
I'm telling you, if it wasn't for those injuries, man, and I don't know if it's this, like he really probably must have really like all them barbershop conversation interviews with Gary and Gary Russell.
That's what got his ass in trouble too.
Yep,
That's definitely what got him in trouble because they got a strict no talk to that boy ban.
Nah, but he was telling a lot of truth, man. He was telling a lot.
How you gonna tell me? How you gonna call me and tell me to stop picking on a possible? That's what him and me got into it over. Was Tank talking about you should be here to support your peers. Like, what is you talking about? This is a combo, bro. This ain't basketball, nigga.
Yeah, nah, we don't play on a team. This ain't team.
But I ain't gonna hold you. All that shit that he was saying about fucking Al Heyman. It's the same shit that fucking Adrien Broner's been saying.
Same thing Wilder been saying, but everybody got to backtrack.
Wilder was one of the niggas who started, who believed all that fucking shit that Heyman was saying was selling to him. So I don't feel sorry for him. That motherfucker.
But the way Terence Crawford made it seem like he make it sound real good, bro. That's what he said. You're very charming. I already know how niggas up here talk. The narcos talk to you like that. They kind of try to say shit. You really got to listen, dog. That's why I really learned to listen to what niggas say in their body language being from up here, bro. You really got to listen to and look at what niggas really saying, bro. Like, I wouldn't, you can't hash the deal out. Like, Better BF said he had a deal with Al Heyman. He never seen him a day in his life. Like, imagine him just chopping game over the phone. Of course he gonna get you. Now, if you really could look at him and see his body language and shit, man, he's a hustler, bro. And then also pay attention to what Terence Crawford said too. He said that people at PBC was warning him what to look out for when coming over there too.
Yeah, he did say that.
He said that.
Everybody told him, like, yo, make sure you look out for this and that to make sure you don't get.
They ain't happy over there. And ain't nobody completely happy though.
And CJ, remember, he said he hired 2 lawyers.
Of course. Well, you know, Sean Porter was telling them shit.
We know that. And look, maybe Errol even was telling him something.
Probably was. I hope you don't do it. Hope you don't get the fight.
I hope you don't come over here. I hope you don't come over here.
Yeah. Read the fine print under your signature.
That's a fact because
hey man, make sure you don't sign with that Cartier pen. He got
Floyd Schofield daddy. He let that. He really gave a
whack.
Like the shit he was saying, bro.
But you gotta keep it a buck though. That's what happens when you have a good father. That's what happens when you have a fucking.
That's how you got and somebody with some money. Dude, a lot of these niggas, man, they sit this money on the table. They want the money. They take it. Ain't too many dudes smart enough like Ice Cube be like, hell nah.
Nigga, but like, you gotta look at it from this perspective. When fucking Adrien Broner saw there was money on the table that was like, cash money, he said he walked out. That's how those motherfuckers supposed to think. Like, yo, bro, if that shit's out there, that's my money. Like, he has a lot more.
But his stupid ass is the one that agreed to shit like that, because I'm pretty sure there's fighters that don't get treated like that anyway on his roster too.
Yeah, look at Daniel Jacobs. That motherfucker not get you like that at all.
He another one that said, "Well, yeah, Al's still part of the team."
Yeah, he said that. He made that very clear. Al's still part of the team. He about to fight. He about to fight Edgar Berlanga. Allegedly.
He want to end Berlanga
career. Why he gotta do that?
Let's pay him to lay down.
No. Daddy, if you lay down, my nigga, you didn't lay down.
He lose. I know
if he lays down. He's not from New York no more.
I hope he is. I was gonna say some horrible shit.
Nah, you know the fight in LA or New Mexico or some shit like that. He taking a dive.
He's gonna be from New Hampshire.
If the fight is New York, if the fight is from New York, he gonna beat his ass. But if it's outside New York, that's already a telltale sign.
He better knock that nigga
Chris,
the fuck out,
Chris,
bro.
If he lose, what state is he from? It can't be tri-state area. Just name me. It can't even be Delaware.
Motherfucker from Maine.
No, he can't be from there neither.
Nah, that motherfucker from
Vermont. He's from Vermont. There we go.
He's from Kansas. He's from Kansas, the state.
There's probably some gangsters out there. No, he's from Vermont.
A whole bunch of meth out there too.
Yeah, because that's what you got to be smoking to lose to him. Sorry.
The fuck if he
Man, they
loses
gonna have to
that-
take a dive, bro.
Literally.
He got to
With
take a dive.
floaties on. With floaties. Neutral Natural said Maine. Nah, he can't be from Maine, Neutral Natural. He gonna be from Vermont.
Why can't he not be from Maine? They goo niggas out in Maine. Them niggas get popping in Maine. Niggas pumping on their blocks.
Ain't that where
Maine.
Boo Boo from?
Fuck?
Ain't that where Boo Boo from?
No, he from Providence. I heard he go down in
Oh,
Providence,
Rhode
bro.
Island? Rhode Island? Okay.
Yeah, Rhode Island. Yeah, I heard he go
They-
down in Rhode Island.
There's
What did
goo
he say?
niggas in Rhode Island.
Well, yeah,
Boo
in
Boo?
Providence. What did he say?
Remember? Wait,
What
time
50
out.
Cent say?
Remember that video? Remember that video with Boo Boo where he was drunk? He said, "You're a star.
So
I'm a star."
I said, that shit was bad.
When I got the interview from him, they tried to press me. They was like, "Why you walking up to Boo Boo like that?" Yo, I said, "Don't nobody know him, man. I'm trying to give him free press."
His people said that.
In the middle of Brooklyn, bro. And the dude that you know who I'm talking about, CJ, the dude who worked with Ellie, he was like, "See, this is why I want to interview this clown right here." Said that shit right in front of his face. He said he think he's somebody important.
Man, look, after the fight, man, I wouldn't worry about no damn. I've been chasing my ass around that motherfucker. Fuck all that. It be too
No,
many
this was right before the Wilder fight, bro. This was right before Wilder made evented. We
It
saw
be too many chicks at the fight.
He was about to buy a glizzy.
Oh no!
Yeah, he was about to buy a glizzy.
No, not the glycinator. Oh no! Oh no!
You gonna eat it like that? Ho!
Oh no!
Straight shot, no chaser.
He was about to buy a glizzy.
You gonna put the ketchup on it too? You nasty.
If I had to go buy one, I'm not eating one in front of you niggas, dog. Like, where that nigga go?
No. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. CJ buy one of those. I'm taking the phone out, recording, and
you
then
would never know. You never would know. You never would know. I would be like, damn, that nigga been gone for a minute. Hell yeah, shit. I don't even fuck with hot dogs no more. Too much different meats in that motherfucker.
Yep, that shit's crazy.
Too much processed meat.
But I ain't gonna hold you. What CJ said was facts. They be mad bitches at the fights.
Man, I be trying to tell people that, bro.
Especially in Barclay. Oh my goodness,
God, nigga, they be
dog. They be there for
I could get my cousin is right here. My cousin right here. I could get him to come on the show and talk about the shorties that was in there.
Whatever fight I've been to, local fights, across the nation, bro. And they be looking for dudes, bro. They be there for dudes. Especially Barclay had the best chicks, though. No lie.
Barclay got the baddest joints.
Yeah.
Barclays, and I ain't gonna lie, CJ.
And they ain't shy.
When Tank went to DC, bro, that almost rivaled the Barclays.
You
almost rivaled it.
That's Chocolate City, though, bro. That's Chocolate City.
Bro.
And you have Baltimore. Yeah, you have Baltimore in there, bro. That's come on. DC,
I was at that fight, Chris.
Yeah,
he had Baltimore, Philly. He had Baltimore, Philly, and DC. He had the whole and NY in there. He had Queens in there.
That's OD,
bro. Bro, that's DC, bro. Like, you can find you a nice little wife in DC if you do it right,
bro. I ain't gonna lie, CJ. I saw, and there was a lot of Cougars in there too, and they was all fine.
Yeah, DC, don't get the Baltimore chicks though. Don't do that to yourself.
Don't do it. I
don't know. They be calling Tuesday. Y'all be talking weird on Baltimore, but I love y'all though.
Yeah, y'all be sounding like y'all.
Don't try to soften the blow.
Yeah. say with your chest, nigga. Say with your.
They don't say chew. They be like, I'm trying to chew.
The fuck, nigga? What are you saying? Like, but one thing I realized about the PBC is these two fighters bring the bitches out. Deontay Wilder and Tank Davis. But especially Deontay Wilder.
Man, all these chicks there looking for niggas. Trust me. It don't matter who be there, brother. At a good fight, it don't even matter.
The Tank fight was lit. The Wilder fight was lit. AB
all
fight,
of them. I'd have been in like local fights, like top tier. Like, you can get whatever you looking for, bro.
No, CJ not lying. He's not lying. He's not lying.
I know.
For sure. Like, unless with Lomachenko fight, I wouldn't go to that shit.
Loma fight be dirt. If you trying to beat a female, don't go to a Loma fight unless he fighting a Puerto Rican.
Yeah. Or just go straight to the bar afterwards, nigga. Go to another fight.
CJ, even Better BF had the joints out. Believe it or not.
Better BF be out here, man. He be out here. Stop playing.
Better BF had the joints out there.
Stop playing with my son.
New York City gotta just be a bunch of bitches in New York City for sure.
So you right, yo, CJ, you absolutely right.
Lying,
with this
bro.
whole thing that's going on with Vegas and them finally getting sports teams, New York about to be the fight capital of the world.
Oh, yeah, I see LaMelo Ball got injured.
So why you? So at the end, I understand they're going to be sports teams, but Vegas is always going to be a vibe for good.
Man, ain't about to fuck with these boxing niggas no more.
They not about to mess with.
Ain't no point. They don't need them.
These men. They don't know them.
They
don't
kick
know
boxing
them.
to the
There's
side.
no Ray Leonard. There's no Tommy Hearns. There's no Roberto Duran. There's no Floyd Mayweather. There's no Oscar.
Yeah, they about to get baseball. They building the baseball.
What? The A's about to go there? You know LeBron about to bring that whatever NBA franchise to Vegas too.
They ain't gonna let him get it.
Yes, they are.
I bet you they don't.
I bet you they do.
So the Oakland A's are going to fucking Las Vegas?
They about to be the Oakland V's. They're about to be the Vegas V's, sorry.
They're gonna be the Los Vegas A's.
Or V's. Oh yeah, you're right. Las Vegas Aces.
No, those.
Oh, they already got that. Ain't it the girl basketball team?
You're right, but they about to make it the baseball team because don't nobody watch that shit. Yeah, I said it.
That's sad. Oakland had that fucking team, and all of a sudden, gone.
Oakland had a great sports history, and they just took Oakland's whole.
Even the Warriors moved across the bridge, didn't they?
To San Francisco. To San Fran. Broke Town's heart.
Would you believe that shit? You believe that shit,
bruh? Just saying. But yeah, but moral of the story is when it comes to the show, Al Haim is a crook. AB probably never going to box again. Floyd Mayweather is not relevant in anything because nobody gives a shit about what he does in his life or his career or his harems or what type of purses he's buying. And hold on. Leonard, make sure. Wait, Leonard.
You ain't heard Leonard Ellaby in forever, have you?
I saw Leonard Ellaby at the tank fight. And he was very quiet.
Yo, you know what's funny? Like, Muhammad Ali, when he was doing all those exhibitions, people came out in droves to still see him.
Because he's the people's champ.
Yeah, now you see, like...
He different. He was different, though.
Yeah, that's
he's an icon.
But that's once in a lifetime shit. Like, you only see that motherfucker once in 2 lifetimes type shit. Because real fucking talk, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, Floyd is trying so hard. Like, I ain't never seen fucking Tommy Hearns, Ray Leonard, or any of them dudes have to try as hard as Floyd. So that shows you something.
Has Floyd ever been on a TV series in his life?
Nope. He's not likable, bro.
He's not marketable, especially all the shit he did in his past.
Yeah, he used to beat up on bitches, beat niggas up in bars and shit.
Allegedly.
I know CJ Watson was like,
allegedly.
No, CJ Watson was like, girl, you got too much baggage.
Allegedly.
But CJ Watson was fucking with one of Floyd's chicks. God,
allegedly.
The one he put
allegedly.
Allegedly, the one
allegedly.
The way he put in work in front of the kids.
Allegedly.
God, it be like that.
You didn't know the story? I'm surprised.
Allegedly. Of course, I know the story.
Talking about Chris, like, yeah. That's why Conor McGregor That's why Conor McGregor wore the jersey.
I know.
Oh, that's fucking crazy.
He wore the CJ Watson jersey. Yeah.
You didn't know that, bro?
Oh, I never fucking knew that.
Yeah, Conor McGregor on a different level, bro.
Oh,
Floyd, man, there's so many stories about Floyd in Vegas, bro. Like, bro, man, Tank Davis will need to do 50 times more shit than he'd have done so far.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you why I don't really mess with Floyd. I got the confirmation the other day. I heard Floyd. I heard Floyd met somebody I know, right? And was reporting for somebody. Floyd looked at that fool like he had access, bro. Was covering Tank for a certain fight. Had access. Floyd walked into the gym and said, "Get the fuck off of my ring. You ain't no fucking boxer." He said, "If you want to film something, go to Hollywood and go make a movie." Like, that's how he treated his fans, bro. I heard he's an asshole in real life. I could care less. If he went broke, I wouldn't even bat an eye.
He went in on your boy, baby mama's boy.
He did.
After they was leaving the fight, he was mad that Fury and Wilder was a draw because he bet on Fury. He dissed them niggas after the fight.
Yeah, but that's Floyd. Floyd is a hateful nigga, bro.
I mean, when you've been in a prodigy your whole life, you know he really wouldn't have no social skills neither. Being in the gym his whole life.
Yo, he was a bullet shield too, so you gotta understand.
Oh man, you ain't gonna never let a show go by without mentioning that. Easy, what's going on?
Nah, because he's a prick, bro. Like he's like, yo, like he's a fucking dick, man. Like I ain't gonna hold you. Like, yo, you can be a dick. I understand that. There's reasons why Floyd acts the way he acts. But yo, bro, when it's niggas that fuck with you and pay bread for you, my nigga, don't act like that, my nigga. Because real talk, my nigga, you didn't without us, you not who you are, dog. I just don't like that weirdo shit.
Yeah, you know, shit. What Future say? Hopefully, I can remain humble.
This but like he really said like, yo, if you want to shoot a movie, fucking go to Hollywood. I bet you he's not saying that to no white folks.
Don't worry about it. He going, man. The way he fighting and being actor, bro. Man, Floyd, they might have a liquidation sale on that estate pretty soon.
What that nigga got like what?
I'm gonna have time call Kenny up because Kenny don't live in the same complex. Let me in so I can go bid on some of this shit. Give my bitch the biggest purse.
Yeah. What'd you say, baby? You want the biggest purse? How much they selling that for? $300? Let me balance my checkbook real quick.
Yeah, but
Jerome and Rome in the
house. Watch him out.
CJ, I gotta ask you a question though about Floyd in Las Vegas. Like, what's one fucked up story that we don't know about Floyd that would be like if motherfuckers?
No, I ain't Nope, I ain't getting into all that. They did say the Leonard Ellaby story was fake about how Jay Prince made him strip down naked, allegedly walk the plank. They said it was fake.
Walk the plank. Oh, it was fake. Nostrils. Oh, nostril story was fake.
Yeah, you had the skating ring one, which I'm not speaking on.
Well, we all know about T.I.
All know about T.I., of course.
Sound like CJ there go where Floyd swung on T.I. at the Fat Burger right there.
Look, CJ, he said to Floyd, yeah, you may box in the ring, but I'll be out here boxing in the streets. Floyd said, shut the fuck up.
Hey, Steve Cunningham was like, somebody tell T.I. it's a different world in there. Man, you got to worry about no paperwork and little Boosie, nigga. I think they just doing that to boost their album up.
That's all they doing, bro. I don't nobody care about their shit, man.
If it ain't Webby and Boosie, I don't even care at this point. I ain't listen to nothing after Paper Trail from T.I.
You and me both.
If it ain't with Webby, I don't want to hear it. Hey, Boosie, man, let me get off here. I'm just going right by ya.
755. The cream on the tires.
They like the southern version of Raekwon and Ghostface.
That's a fact.
Boosie and Webby.
Hell yeah,
that's a fact.
They like the.
I ain't listen to Boosie since Superbad, so I don't know.
Man, bro, that ain't even one of his. That ain't even his best shit, bro. His best shit is his street shit. To be honest, ghetto stories and shit like that. That's his best shit.
Yo,
CJ, man.
CJ, I'm gonna ask you a question and keep it real with me. Is Boosie nice? Real talk?
Because hell yeah. They said my man
commercial albums was good to me.
Man, bro, his street shit was real. My man said they made him tone it down. He said the shit that how he really wanted to rap, they had made him tone it down. But they was going at it on Ghetto Story because they just put them two niggas together. They didn't know each other, bro. But on that Ghetto Story album, bro, man, he was going, I had a dream. It was nothing like Mark. Go listen to Ghetto Story. It's on YouTube. Go listen to Ghetto Stories, the album, not the movie. The album. The album. Like, go listen to that, man. Like they that's that man. Come on, man. They got Pimp C on there.
And I ain't gonna lie, the only reason why I
man.
was even listening to Boosie was because my homegirl, her brother was like one of the top A&Rs at the record label he was at. I used to get his albums for free. So
man, his street shit was fire. His commercial shit was good too.
Superbad was good, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And the first one with Zoom on it.
Man, that's the first one, y'all. But his ghetto shit was fire. Like Ghetto Story, man, him and Webby was tearing that bitch up. Do it big, then. He said, "You ain't what he said. You can't afford that shell gas. Go to Circle K. You can't afford that killer. That regular weed straight. As long as you doing it big, you doing great." Webby was going, hey, go listen to Do It Big, bro. Man, Webby was killing him on the album, but Boosie was holding his own. Nah, don't you take that diaper off. Don't you take it off. But Boosie was my favorite part about the album. Webby, I like Webby albums too. The first 3 Savage Life was fire, bro.
Yeah, Savage Life was good too.
All 3 of them. Like people don't remember the third one. I think it went up to like 4 or 5. But let me get off here, man. She taking this diaper off. But I might be on tomorrow. Peace.
Yo,
y'all fools be safe.
Yeah.
Yo, you too. CJ, you gotta tell me some of these stories offline, bro. Real talk.
Yeah. I got